Alright, here we go. We should be live here on YouTube. So we had the failed stream earlier. We should be live again, though. Hopefully this time it'll actually work. Alright, here we go. So here we go. Cars are rolling on the track. Hopefully it'll where all the problems are behind us here at this point. And one other thing I need to do here is we're getting ready for the start. I just need to go ahead and change the name of the old stream to let them know old stream. Hopefully people will get the idea to check the channel for a new one. It's been a few months. It's been a month or two since our last failed stream. Alright, there we go. New stream title up. Alright, and then back over to my stream dashboard so I can see chat. Why does it say limited? There we go. What? Alright, here we go. We're live. Hopefully, the problems are behind us at this point. I just want to know why YouTube's trying to tell me. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube's trying to take my ad revenue away from me. Like, seriously. Alright, request review right away. It's not even a video, it's a live stream. So until it happens, you don't know what the content of the stream is. This is so frustrating because I don't know why YouTube is so committed to doing limited availability and then every time I've applied for a double check, it's almost always a green light. I mean, seriously, because the only thing it does, it kills the ad revenue from you guys watching live, which is the main reason to do a live stream. But yeah, I mean, it's just so frustrating. Alright, so it's being reviewed. Hopefully it'll approve, but I'm probably gonna lose out on any sort of ad revenue from this stream because, yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoy the stream anyway, but yeah. I don't know why I didn't even know there was a way to check that it had flagged it before I even went live, but man, it just kills the mood for the stream. I mean, here we go. Getting ready for the race, though. Hopefully, the race won't have anything going wrong. Hey, Eric, thanks for coming back. Yeah, man, this is just pain. So cars are rolling and getting ready to go racing here. Supposedly there are pop-up showers around the racetrack. I remember it when I was there in 2021. That there were some on and off showers, but ultimately it didn't end up stopping the race very much. So yeah, here we go. Here we go. But yeah, skies look pretty clear. I don't know what my friend is saying about pop-up showers. So it's 30 laps, 65 laps, and 65 laps. So here we go. I'm going to just go ahead and put up the poll here now before we get a ton of racing going for the poll for the first stage here. Oh, here we go. Getting ready for the race, for the race start. All right, and here we go. Pace car dives for cover, leaving the field in the hands of William Byron and Martin Truex Jr. William Byron is off, and they are racing at Pocono. Green flag is out, and they are racing. And here we go. Cars starting to pop out of line near the back. Not sure which two cars those are that popped out, but only 3 wide, Dale Jr. Not sure what you're seeing a 4th car here. Not sure if you had a few too many before the broadcast. But yeah, here we go. So far, though, looks to be a pretty clean start. No real big issues so far, although we're going into the into turn 2, which is normally the trouble spot. All right, looks like everybody got okay through the second corner here. So here we go. Oh, man. I say right now they are 3 wide here through the middle of the pack. Ty Gibbs way on the outside. He scraped the fence. Ty Gibbs already scrapes the fence. That's not a good way to start for a rookie here at Pocono. But yeah, here we go. Alright, so there we go. Race poll is up, so you guys can go ahead and vote on who you guys think is going to win the stage, but yeah. Alright, here we go. Man. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I'm trying to be excited for this race, but let's see. Ty Gibbs still not able to get in line here with anybody else. Kyle Busch making moves through the field. I just don't get it. I can't find any way to make this work. But yeah, so we got the restart underway, which for NASCAR is great. I don't know if the buffering right now is due to I'm trying to find anything else I can cut in terms of trying to reduce power, but it's just weird because it's like I've trimmed literally everything else I can. I mean, like everything else I have is essential for the broadcast, so. So, Byron Truex, Logano, Harvick, Larson, the top 5 here. Oh, we got a spin! 15 car, uh-oh, and contact into the inside fence. That is not going to be good. That's for sure. And we get the first caution flag of the day. Alright, so we got ourselves a caution flag. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright. And so who's driving the 15 today? I don't know, and I need to pull up another tab, but I know another tab is gonna lag the footage more. All right, number 15. Wait, who's number 15? Where is? Oh, there it is, JJ Haley. All right, not overly surprising. I'm gonna go real quick. I'm gonna go see if there's anything else I can do, but I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Bobby. Yeah, I think you can pretty much tell from how this stream has gone so far. Yeah, it went from going amazing to going absolutely awful here in a matter of minutes. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, at least the first caution didn't end up collecting it too many people. Ultimately, it was a one-car spin for JG Haley. Hope he's okay. So he did end up hitting the inside fence pretty decently there, but yeah. Here we go. Let me go share the new link on Twitter, because, yeah. So let me see what I can do here. But, yeah. Ultimately, though, it's just been a rough day with the stream. Alright, let me check and see if the review is at least done. No. Yeah, so it's just gonna take all my ad revenue, I guess, but oh well. Not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna say, it's not really about the ad revenue anyway, but would be nice if it counts the watch hours, because it doesn't count the watch hours either. Which would be nice to at least have the watch hours. So yeah, just gotta go update a couple of links here because of the lack of a because new link. Alright, there we go. And just gotta update the Twitter link real quick. So yeah, we'll be back up and going. Hey, how's it going, Cobb County? Grilled some burgers, ribs, and hot dogs. Oh wow, that sounds like a fun party. Honestly, probably the best way to watch a NASCAR race, especially like this one, because this one's not exactly the most action-packed race of the season. So. Alright, why is it lagging again? Really? Okay, let's try getting rid of the extra tab that I don't need. Hopefully this, so this might lag it for a minute, but I'm gonna try and... Yes, so frustrating. Alright, there we are. Are we back? It looks like we're back. I hope. This is, again, beyond frustrating at this point. That there's just nothing else I can really seem to do. Here we go. The link on Facebook updated. And my earbud died. Alright, yay. Okay, here we go. Get the broadcast back up here, and hopefully I don't miss too much. Okay, alright, they're back to green flag racing. Logano, Larson, what happened? What happened to Truex and Byron here? But Joey Logano takes the lead. Larson second. Byron now back to third here. Alright, so we're back and going. I say, an orange Chevy there popping out of line. Allmendinger up into the top 10. Nice to see that. Michael McDowell doing well. Corey LaJoie running pretty well. Hey, honestly, some pretty nice. Good to see some of the small driver names up here running near the front. But yeah, I mean, all right, here we go. So right now we got ourselves a pretty good race though, starting hopefully. You know, we don't really know how the race is going to be until we see. And somebody coming down pit road, the TD Bank number 7. That's LaJoie. When did LaJoie get TD Bank as a sponsor? Since when did he get TD Bank as a sponsor? Seriously, someone know? Because I was not aware that he had TD Bank as a sponsor. It's a big sponsor for him, so I had to see him having a big sponsor here. But yeah. All right, so here we go. Ooh, man. So yeah, curious to see how long it takes Kyle Busch again to get up here and enter the top 10 for the first time today, because he started tail into the field, so it's going to take him a minute or two. Now, it would be amazing if Team Penske can sweep the weekend here with the win in the Xfinity race, or not in the Xfinity race, they don't participate in Xfinity anymore, but winning in the in both the Cup and the both IndyCar races. Don't know how he's done in the IndyCar races so far. Let me go take a quick look over at the IndyCar leaderboard, because they started before NASCAR, I believe. Timing and scoring. Alright, so they're about halfway through here, and it's Newgarden over McLaughlin. Who could have guessed? And they're under yellow. Uh-oh. Yeah, the second race of the doubleheader is almost always better, which is I was kind of bummed that I could only do the first race of the doubleheader for IndyCar, but obviously we're Cup. Cup is our primary focus here on the channel, so here we go. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Hopefully you guys are excited. I hope we can keep this stream going. But yeah. So Allmendinger 10th. Again, curious to see. Oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to mention is that the video I had mentioned, the video on for Fantasy Friday, ultimately the audio got messed up or whatever, so no audio actually got recorded for the video, so I couldn't put out the video. Because me talking about something, a video where I'm pretty much just talking, doesn't really work if there's no audio, unfortunately. So we'll have to return with that series next week at Richmond, which Richmond's a pretty good one for fantasy. But yeah, here we go. So Kyle Larson, William Byron, second and third for Hendrick Motorsports. Man. So how's everybody's day going? So getting ready for some good NASCAR Cup Series action here. Hopefully, we're about halfway through stage number 1. So let's see. We got about 12 laps to go here. It's going to be interesting to see how they continue to run here. Oh man, so sorry about the yawning. I just So yeah, this race is just, honestly, it's just been the live stream. Honestly, it's been the most frustrating part, but glad you guys are at least turning up for it. Even if YouTube won't count it, I'll remember that you guys showed up. Which is really what matters in the end to me, is that I know that you guys showed up. So here we go. I will say this Gran Turismo movie actually looks pretty good. I might actually have to go take a look at this one. Alright, so let's see. So Logano's still holding off Larson for the top spot here. Alright, let's see. Who's everybody picking for it? Looks like it's a pretty even split between Truex, Logano, and other, with William Byron being the vast majority here at 57%. Guess we're hoping that Byron can go ahead and pass Larson and Logano here before the end of the stage. That'll be one to watch for sure. And there we go. There's the NASCAR fans turned up. Apparently, it's the biggest crowd in years. I remember the crowd in 2021, despite being a reduced capacity crowd, that crowd was fairly large. I would say probably larger than what they said was supposed to be allowed. Same thing I mentioned about the 2020 race in New Hampshire. But yeah, right now though, Larson looks like he's able to get close, but not able to actually make a pass. Okay, that's weird. I mean, it's pretty normal for intermediate, so I guess not too strange, but yeah. But yeah, right now though, trying to find a way around Logano is going to be important here, because if Logano is able to take control of his race and just lead, it'll be really tough to ultimately pass him. But I will say, I like seeing Logano able to run up here near the front. But yeah. Denny Hamlin is going to be a car that's going to confuse me today. Because right now he's racing with a purple car. But he's not in a purple car. He's in a blue and yellow car. Like a teal car with yellow. That is a weird color scheme for Denny Hamlin. Alright, so right now, though, Joey Logano able to. Right now, Logano, Larson, Byron Harvick, those Toyotas, they're swarming, but they aren't really aggressive here early on. On the long run, maybe we might see them some power here. How's it going, Mason? And yeah, the Pocono 400, the HighPoint 400, whatever you want to call this race. Technically, it's the HighPoint 400 this year, but yeah. It's the 400 miler at Pocono, though, getting ready for it. Alright, so here we go. I'm curious to see what the, who potentially pits here before the end of the stage. Because I expect somebody to try and do it. Somebody outside the top 10 I could see trying this. Alright. I'd love to see Cindric or Ty Gibbs potentially pull this, flip the strategy off here. Because, yeah, if you flip the strategy here, you can go ahead and actually get some decent track position potentially, especially if you think you've got a good car. And all you really need is a long-run car. But, yeah, here we go. So, again, right now, Logano, it looks like he's just kind of controlling this race. I don't know if he's going to get past here. It'll be tough, but I think it's still definitely doable. We'll have to wait and see if any attempt is ever made here. Here we go. But, yeah, so right now, though, we've had one caution. The only caution of the day so far was for J.J. Yaley's self-spin spin there in the middle to back of the pack. Caught the inside pit wall. Didn't ultimately break any parts on it for the car. At least nothing notable that we could see got broken. Obviously, I'm sure there was damage to the suspension. Now there's here we go. Kyle Busch ends up being the first one to pull the flip strategy. So Kyle Busch comes to pit road with the intent that they will flip the strategy and take the lead here at the end of the pit stop here after stage number 1. So Kyle Busch not trying to win these first stage points. But here we go. Oh! No, come on! Are you kidding me? Kyle Busch with an issue on pit road. That's going to put him lap down, and that's going to end the possibility of this speed going good here. Oh, here we go. Everybody coming to pit road here. Can Kyle Busch get out in front of Joey Logano here? Yes, there we go. Even with the issue, Kyle Busch able to rejoin just ahead of him. Here we go. But yeah, here we go. So Harvick, Byron on pit road. Why is everybody on pit road? I thought 2 or 3 on pit road, but not everybody. But all right, so yeah, here we go. Man, big race off pit road, even though we're not under a yellow or anything. Bowman, Keselowski, Elliott, some of the other guys come down pit road here. Oh man, here we go. All right. So what's going to end up happening here? Because you got guys who are not giving up these stage points. McDowell and Allmendinger, they both need as many stage points as they can find here. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so here we go. Joey Logano is battling with Ricky Stenhouse Jr. as we take the white flag in stage number 1. White flag in stage number 1. Joey gives up the spot here to not try and fight Joey for the stage win. Wow, here we go. Is Logano going to be able to win this one here? Looks like it. I say we didn't see practice go caution free, that's for sure. But hey, at least we got the race going caution free here so far. Alright, so here we go. Coming to the checkers here in stage number 1. Green and white checkered flag for Joey Logano. Joey Logano wins stage number 1. And man, this first stage has just felt really disjointed. I mean, I've had two different restarts, so Joey Logano ends up winning the stage. But, yeah. So, yeah, here we go. Man. So we got the first stage in the books. I'm going to go grab some water and I'll be right back. I'm not going to run an ad since YouTube, it sounds like it's just going to take the ad revenue anyway. But, yeah, and I don't have anything prepared for kind of an in-between, so. Actually, you know what? I'm going to run the ad just in case YouTube doesn't steal all the ad revenue. Alright, didn't have any chilled water, but I had some chocolate milk that's nice and chilled, so that should do the trick. But, yep, we're back and ready for stage number 2 here. Curious to... So, McDowell and Allmendinger earning some points. I've been saying for the last few weeks in my fantasy videos that these two... Even at New Hampshire last week, I said that they were going to be trying to protect points at all costs. And in particular today, it looks like they are protecting points. Alright, here we go. Hopefully you guys are excited for the stream. I know I certainly am. And that's a lot of fire trucks going on the pit road, showing, I guess, some kind of firefighter appreciation thing. That's a lot of cars coming down pit road. I thought we had more guys stay out than that, but I guess not. Let me just quickly check my fantasy roster because I want to make sure I am being aware of who I actually have in my lineup so I know who to be cheering for and who to be worried about when and if they wreck. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, so my pre-race pick, by the way, in case you guys missed it, because it was, I think, during the first part of the live stream, but yeah, my pre-race pick was Denny Hamlin for the win, so. And Hamlin wins the race off pit road. I did not see that before I picked him, obviously, but yeah. Sure, some people would accuse me of just picking the guy who just took the lead, but yeah. So let's see. I am currently. Wow, I am 10th place. That is really bad. Alright, not sure why Suarez is so bad. But yeah, so my lineup is Kyle Busch, Truex, Larson, Bowman, Byron, and Suarez. So primarily, I was assuming that the Hendrick guys were going to be good. I figured Kyle and Kyle show, and I figured MTJ out of the Toyota camp in case it turned into a Toyota style race, and then Suarez was kind of my long shot to save a pick on some of the front runners. Figured it's his best oval. He needs the points, and I thought, I don't know. I would have. Did he not pit? Like, did he pit with everybody else and give up potential points? Because that seems strange if he was giving up points here. But yeah, thank you guys, by the way, for everybody that's tuning in. Of course, if you guys are new, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new, so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. We try and do these streams here for every NASCAR Cup Series race, along with a fair amount of Xfinity and Truck Series races as well. But yeah, obviously sometimes my work schedule doesn't cooperate with whatever the NASCAR schedule is for the week. I also go and put up polls on both my YouTube community tab and on my other social medias, Facebook and Twitter, fairly regularly for getting your guys' input on video ideas before I go and decide what to do. For example, deciding on what I was going to try and prioritize getting ready, whether that was IndyCar or trying to do the putting all my effort into the NASCAR Xfinity Series race yesterday. But yeah, so hopefully we can be ready though for. What time does Richmond's a 3 p.m. start? I think so. Trying to think of some of the things that I want to make sure I am at least experimenting with at least once this season, because that's kind of the big thing, is that I'm going to try and experiment with a bunch of stuff throughout this season. This is the first season I've been doing these live streams, so everything I try is essentially an experiment. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna stick. If you guys really like something, let me know so I know to keep doing it. But yeah. Yeah, still waiting for work to reinstall, to put back in the couches so that I can actually get some halfway decent rest on my break. So here we go. It looks like they're getting bundled up here for the restart Ty Gibbs up in the top 5. Okay, there we go. Ty Gibbs did do something, it seems, to try and get back up in this fight. But, I mean, yeah. Jumping out of line, that's going to be something that's going to be a ton of fun throughout the rest of this race. Let me see if there's anything I've got that could be good here. Alright, don't really have anything. Oh wait, I got one thing I want to show off to you guys before while we're under caution here. So yeah, real quick, I'm just gonna quickly shout out something else I've been doing on Twitter. I've been posting these grids, and people over there seem to like them, so I figure I'll mention them real quick. That yeah, so this was the grid for today. So if you guys want to go and try and fill it out, go ahead over to my Twitter. The link is in the description. But here, we're getting ready for back to racing. Okay. But yeah, quick, just wanted to mention that I've been doing those. I'm going to try and do them pretty regularly over on Twitter. So yeah, if you guys are interested in those, drop me a follow, and I'll explain better under another caution at it. Those that don't know, we got another caution. Oh, come on! And Daniel Suarez crashes out with Joey Logano. Hey! Bummed that my long shot pick is damaged here, but Joey Logano gets hit. Oh, but that's a lot of damage for the 99. Hey, you know what? It helps McDowell. Should have picked McDowell for my long shot, but yep. Hey, you know what? It helped my boy McDowell trying to point his way to the playoffs. We like that. I think that helps, and very much glad to see. Yeah, very much glad to see Logano out of this one. No chance of seeing Joey Logano win today. That's nice. Again, hope he's okay, but I'm glad to that we aren't going to just see a Joey Logano show, which is not. Oh. Is he not done? Is he not out? I mean, the car actually looks a lot better than Suarez's, honestly. I thought. I say 99 is definitely done. I thought the Joey Logano would be done too. Let's see what actually happened here on the restart. So other people are diving out of line. Looked like the. Oh. Alright, so Joey tried to pop out of line, then decided he wanted to try and get back in line, misjudged it, and. Or was it. Oh. Oh no, it was Reddick coming down into him. I thought that was Logano trying to merge back up, but no, Tyler Reddick came down to try and block, and that block turned into it. So, alright. So Tyler Reddick ends up putting a somewhat bad block there on Logano, leading to this unfortunate wreck. So, yeah. So yeah, so Suarez, he was just lifting, and the people behind him, I don't know if, okay, it was Bubba. It looks like, or Bubba was one of them, and yeah, Bubba was trying to get down and didn't know that the 99 was slowing up, which mistimed the merge to try and merge in behind him. So yeah, big wreck there for a driver. But yeah, man. Uh-oh. Is McDowell okay? They're showing McDowell's car. Did he get a piece of that? His car looks fine. Alright, they're towing Joey Logano around. Hopefully he's, I'm hoping he's out, but yeah. How's it going, Mystic? Yeah, we just had our second caution of the race here. Joey Logano, up and into the outside wall with blown tires. Looks like they're just dragging him back to the pit road, going to give him a chance to try and get back on the in the race. But Daniel Suarez in the number 99 car got wiped out. So Daniel Suarez already out this race. All right, so as I say, my pre-race pick though. Oh, yeah. Actually, speaking of picks, gotta go put up a poll for you guys to vote on. But yeah. My pre-race pick though, Denny Hamlin's still in the fight, but hasn't really shown a ton of strength yet. What's the temperature in the car? Hard to tell today. I mean, it's gonna be high, but I haven't seen any in-car cameras that show the thermometers in the car, so I don't know for sure what the temps are running inside the car. Yeah, 100. I say my best guess would be somewhere 135, 140 would be my best guess. But again, I don't know because I haven't actually seen a thermometer in the car yet today. Kyle Larson. Alright, adding in an option. It's Kevin Harvick and other. All right, so there we go. We got the poll here for stage number 2. Who will win stage 2? Do you think it will be William Byron, Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, or somebody else? Because there's a lot of cars out there, and unfortunately, YouTube won't let me just put every driver in the field on the poll. But yeah, here we go. Bubba might have gotten a little bit of damage as well, it sounds like. Alright, here we go. Alright, so let's see. What's the vote looking like? It's looking like a lot of Larson. A little bit of William Byron in there as well, so we're feeling Hendrick Motorsports here. Wait, oh, they're still trying to fix him. They're still trying to fix Suarez's car. He's currently 18th, 22 points out as they currently run, but let's say if he ends up with a yeah, hopefully if he does get back going, that would be interesting to see what ends up happening from it. But yeah. But yeah, right now though, I don't know. When it comes to strategy at this type of track, it's always a tough call as to whether your tires or track position. Whoops, I did not mean to delete that message. I was just trying to pull up my other message history there. So yeah, sorry, Mystic, was not trying to delete your message there. I was just trying to get the chat to pull up the rest of the chat so I could just kind of read through the other messages. So, Suarez is going back out there. He's not done yet. He's going to try and keep it going, but I don't know about that. That car looks really messed up. Alright, so the 34 thinks they're okay, which is hopefully very good news. So here we go. Getting ready for the restart. Hopefully you guys are excited for this one. Actually, they haven't done the choose cone yet, so we got at least one more lap. I didn't realize we weren't doubled up yet, so. Here we go. But yeah, right now they're talking about the damaged vehicle policy, and honestly, I think the damaged vehicle policy is a little stupid. I think if they can do a good enough job to repair the car, within the rules, I feel like they shouldn't have a time limit to get it fixed. Because at that point, you're forcing them to do what they're doing with this 99 car and sending a car out there that should not be out on the racetrack. Because they're trying to hit minimum. They're going to try and hit minimum speed here on the restart to clear the yellow, or to clear the crash clock. That is the stupidest thing about this rule, is the fact that a car like this, I mean, the front end is literally dragging the ground. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna hit minimum speed. All right, coming back down pit road. Oh, it looks like they opened pit. Say pit road looks like maybe it was that the first time they opened pit road? I thought they were further along in the caution procedure than that, but all right. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah. But yeah, here we go. It's going to be a curious one because they don't have a lot of time to evaluate their damage here on the pit road to try and get this thing fixed up and back out on the racetrack. Because you only get, 6-7 minutes, something like that, to try and evaluate whether or not you're going to be able to fix the damage. And if all right, there we go. Suarez is out of the race officially now. He pulls behind the pit wall. So he's not going to try and He's not going to try and coast around to get the minimum speed requirement. Because if he did that, he would actually be. He wouldn't be out yet. Because if you get the. If you complete the DVB. If you complete the damaged vehicle policy by meeting minimum speed, then you can go to the garage and make repairs and stuff without any sort of clock. But with the damaged vehicle policy, while you're on it, yeah. So only about 2.5 minutes left on Logano's clock. But here we go. Pace car dives for cover. And we're back to racing here at Pocono Raceway. Alright, so here we go. Uh-oh. What's going to happen here? We're fanned out 3 wide. Please don't wreck. Oh, no. I'm watching. Oh, yep, there's a wreck. Austin Dillon into the fence. Austin Dillon into the fence. Luckily, nobody else involved. I was watching very carefully for McDowell. Because I saw he was in the middle of he was on the outside of 3 wide at this track, which is not necessarily the preferred place to be. And we got a third caution here. Yay! We love cautions. Alright, so yeah, right now though. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Diving out of line here. So what happened to Dylan here? That's what I want to know. Was it just a poor driving ability? Oh no, BJ McLeod got loose behind him and just hit the rear bumper of the 3 as he wiggled, and it just sent the 3-car around here. So, yeah, that just wiped him out right there. Not really much he could do to avoid that. Alright. I mean, yeah, we're pretty close. I don't know. Are we close enough to that window? We might be close enough to the window where you might be able to make it on fuel from here. I think it'd be really tight, though. I don't know if I would trust it if you were telling me that, oh, yeah, the plan is to try and make it on fuel from here. So, here we go. Curious what they're going to do in terms of the fuel window here, but this does give Logano a chance to not lose a ton of spots here on pit road. Alright, so here we go. Sorry, I was just checking my fantasy lineup, making sure I have Suarez in my garage. Hey, Doran, how's it going? So far we've had 3 crashes so far. So far we've got Logano, who is taking a significant chunk of damage. Now he's back out on the racetrack, and he's within the damaged vehicle policy, so he could potentially clear the clock and still go on to race. Austin Dillon probably will end up trying to clear the clock here at the end of the caution period. And then you have Suarez, who is already out the race. He's gone behind the wall with the damage. But, yeah. Alright, I'm going to be right back, though, guys. I'm just going to go grab a paper towel here. A little bit of a spill. Alright, I'm back. Not sure. Oh, come on. What's going on the stream now? Alright, so here we go. Hopefully, everything's okay in terms of the stream quality. Because there's not much I can really do at this point. We've been battling it all afternoon. Alright, we're back from So they're back from commercial break, so we should be back to normal here. Hopefully, I'm gonna try refreshing the stream. Hopefully that'll fix the problem or whatever. But I have no idea. But yeah, so here we go. We're back, and hopefully you guys are excited for the run to the checkers here in this second stage. We got ourselves about, looks like we're going to have, what, 50 to go here? Yeah, looks like 50 to go when we go green, which is going to be tight on fuel. I don't think you can make it here on the fuel, but you're definitely close. Alright, they're saying 42. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think that you can't make it 50-something laps on 40. Now, maybe with some yellow, with a lot of yellow, but even then I would say that's probably unlikely. Alright, here we go. Green flag is out and we're racing at Pocono. Here we go. Are you kidding me? Now Larson's around! Kyle Larson spins. Okay, for some reason it's telling me that the stream is lagging, so... Oh, and there we go. Now it just updated me that it's fixed the problem or whatever for now, so... Yeah, yeah, it tells me whenever it's lagging for people, so that's the warning light I'm seeing. And it also lets me know the lag is on my end. But again, it's fixed for now, so hopefully it'll be good. So here we go. But man, Kyle Larson crashed now, and that's a... Oh, you got loose there from a push off the 20, so there we go. And now another crash, another driver that's in my lineup. All right, fun times. But yeah, are we even gonna get through this second stage here? I mean, come on. Here we go. But yeah, so far this second stage has been a absolute wreckfest at this point. So Larson is probably not winning this stage, so unfortunately for the 75% of you that went and voted for it, that's not necessarily going to work out too well. Alright, so they're checking Kyle Larson's car for damage here. The 22? I thought that was the 20 of Bell. Was that a red car that got into him? Not a... I thought that was a Joe Gibbs Toyota, not a red car. I'll have to wait for them to show the replay again, but I thought that was definitely Bell, not Logano. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah. So here we go. So now a lot of these guys are going to be coming to pit road here to top off for gas at the very least. Now, I think some of them probably taking tires too here because they think that it's a risk here. And they're talking with Suarez here, finally. But, yeah, here we go. Suarez talking about being back there with the squirrels, so. Yeah, I mean, as I say, track position is important to avoiding these kinds of wrecks, but also just kind of this track has led to a lot of restart crashes this year. Wait, whoa, wait a minute, back up. Suarez is saying McDowell hit him? I gotta see the replay on that one again, because I don't remember McDowell being anywhere near him. Alright, they're showing the replay of Larson's crash. I didn't remember. And say Bubba might have been there, which I know he's racing Bubba for position, but and say why was he blaming McDowell? Unless I misheard him, I'm pretty sure he squarely said the 34. So here we go. So they're under commercial break, but man, we've had a lot of crashes, and we're gonna be in the window here to potentially make it to the end. So. But yeah, if you guys are excited, of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. After this race, I'm going to try and work on a race recap. But so far, I think the biggest way to recap it is the Stage 2 has been sloppy. Stage 1 was a kind of classic. And who knows what Stage 3 is going to be like when and if we get there. Good thing about starting this early is that we have time before the sun starts to go down. In fact, when is sunset scheduled for here? But yeah, so let's see. Gonna pull up my weather app here and see when sunset is scheduled for at Pocono. Let's see. Pocono Raceway. Sunset scheduled for 8:30 Eastern. So we have another 4.5 hours to go. And low to no rain chance here. We should be pretty good in terms of that. So here we go. I want to see the bubble at this point too, because McDowell should be pretty good to the good here at this point. Alright, so here we go. Man. Alright, there we go. So, McDowell is 15 above Allmendinger. Oh, come on. Why is it got to be those two fighting for the final spot in? Come on. So, 5 races to go till the playoffs here. Alright, so here we go. Come on, let's try and... I mean, I don't know what they can do to try and make this... are they going to potentially go to to single file restarts if they can't get safely into turn 1? Make it... Yeah, that's what I want to see, is how well is Larson going to recover before I decide whether or not to save a use on him and start Suarez. Because that's kind of my big play that I have to make here. And actually, I just remembered I've got other fantasy lineups I want to check as well in other leagues. Alright, back up through the gears, and they're racing at Pocono. I guess I'll check that under the next yellow, since we're probably going to have another one here. Let's see. Green, green, green. Green flag's out, and we're racing. Alright, 2, 3. 3 wide. 3 wide. 3, 3, 3. Let's see. Is it going to be... We're through turn 1. The leaders are through turn 1. Looks like the field survived. That's kind of amazing here, that the leaders managed to survive the frenzy of turn 1. But yeah, right now though, here we go. McDowell, or no, that's Bell and Keselowski fighting it out for a spot here. Here we go. Alright, here we go, man. Yeah, the stream health is not looking good, apparently. Again. Alright, so far, though, we've actually gotten launched okay. Just don't know how long these guys are going to be able to keep this thing going in the right direction for us, considering the recent events. Alright, so here we go. So Cindric just dropping spots here. He's losing out a spot to Allmendinger. Now looks like he's losing the battle to Haley. But yeah, here we go. So far though, it's a pretty good race, honestly though, despite the fact that we've had a lot of yellows. Probably a few too many yellows still for my liking, but alright, so here we go. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. I know I certainly am. And here we go. Oh, man. Whew. Okay, here goes Kyle Busch and Bubba Wallace here fighting for position. Where is that? Is that... Near the front? No. That was near the back. Okay. Never mind. But, yeah, right now, though, Kyle Busch trying to chase down Bubba Wallace for... Oh, that's for the 11th spot. So he's not too far back. I thought he was really far back there. But, yeah, no, it looks like it's... Yeah, it looks like no real surprise here. Alright, so here we go. So Cindric continuing to slide further and further back. Now the 47 trying to make the pass on the 2 here for position here. Here we go. Oh, uh-oh. Contact. That's not good. I say, I can see debris swirling around, but no wreck, luckily, so far. But here we go. 3 wide with the 47. So here we go. Uh-oh, that's not good. It says no data. That's even worse. That means that the stream is actively dying right now. Hopefully that's not good. Alright, so here we go. Alright. Here we go. So far, though, this Cup race has just been boring, too. I mean, there's not been a lot of passing happening, that's for sure. I'm just going to take a quick peek at the IndyCar race again. See if IndyCar's had anything a little bit better than we have today. Timing and scoring. So they are over, and Joseph Newgarden sweeps the weekend at Iowa for the IndyCar. So congratulations, Joseph Newgarden. You have swept your first weekend at Iowa, and you are now 6 wins out of the last 10 at Iowa. Fun times. So good. Oh no. That's a Kyle Busch into the fence. Uh-oh. Not good. He's 16th place here. I'm impressed, though, that so far we have not actually had a yellow flag yet. Alright, here we go. So right now, though, the poll's at 50-50. It's at least at 50% Larson. Not necessarily 50-50, but I'm guessing 50-50? No. There's been votes for Byron, Larson, Harvick, and other, but Kyle Larson has 50% of the vote, so there we go. But, yeah, right now, though, okay, here we go, man. So right now, Michael McDowell holds 17 points over Allmendinger for that final playoff spot. All right, and they're going to a commercial break. Let's say, is it gonna be full screen commercial break? Yeah, why? Why is it a full screen commercial break? Well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright, here we go. I'm back. And we are, we are currently racing. Sorry about kind of missing so much time there. Just got 2 more fantasy lineups. I was worrying about trying to make sure I had them done before I came back. And, yeah, didn't quite get there. I'm going to leave Larson in my garage on that one. And then I got one more to do. And the good thing about all these crashes involving guys who are in my lineup makes it pretty easy to make my decisions before I get to the end of the stages. So I won't need to be frantically checking here when we get to the end of the stage. Alright, there we go. Oh, wait. There's one more. There we go. And that should be all my fantasy lineup set. Oh yeah, and I need to collect my NASCAR fan reward points on my main profile too. But yeah, so here we go. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this one. 1 second. Alright, there we go. I'm back. Just had a light on in the other room that was flickering a little annoyingly there, so go ahead and pick up my NASCAR fan reward points for checking in on the race. Get my 50 points there. And here we go. So Bubba Wallace was on pit road. First bit of green flag stop action here in the in this stage. Curious to see how much we end up seeing from some of these other guys too. Noah Gregson's actually doing surprisingly well for him. Mike McDowell 12th. Oh, talking with Logano now. Logano is officially out the race, which means I don't have to worry about seeing Joey Logano win today, which is nice considering the rest of the problems we've had today. So here we go. Alright, I want to see. Okay, so McDowell was on the outside. I just don't see how McDowell was necessarily the cause of Suarez's problem. But yeah, rough ride for Joey Logano. Apparently he's complaining that the tow truck should just have tires on board, and honestly, that would be good, except for the fact that you can't promise that the potentially the issues in terms of the when it comes to the issues of how fast the pit crew on said truck, unless you would have your own crew climb aboard a NASCAR truck and drive out there to go change the tire, but that would seem a little excessive, I think. But yeah, so right now we got 25 laps to go here in stage number 2. William Byron leads over Brian Blaney and Ty Gibbs. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. So, yeah. I will say, some of these ads get really repetitive. Like, I'm tired of seeing this stupid progressive ad with the Barbie dream house and talking about Barbie getting her house bundled. I mean, come on. I have a bad sense of humor, and even this isn't funny. Certainly not after 100 times per race hearing it. Like, if the commercial were played a little less frequently, maybe I would forget how bad it was until they go and play it again, but yeah. So here we go, though. We're settled, and here comes Denny Allen to pit road. So if we could get yelling now, that would help my pre-race pick, but again, I don't know where my other guys are on fuel strategy, because I'd love to see a Michael McDowell either win or at the very least having a shot at the win, which would include some good points day for him. Alright, so here we go. Man. Alright, how's everybody doing today? Oh, here we go. Daytona regular season finale. That is going to be a fun day. I'm going to try and bring out as many stops as my computer will physically allow me for that race, but yeah. Hopefully that race will be a very good one for the live stream. But yeah, the Saturday night races are going to be fun when they eventually get here. But yeah, here we go. Tyler Reddick on pit road. He's getting his 4 tires and fuel. Not waiting on the fuel, just waiting on the tires. Alright, so that puts McDowell currently in 10th place here after those pit stops so far. Certainly looking like William Byron stage win might be in hand here. So here we go. Oh, alright. So we know Byron, Blaney, and we would assume Ty Gibbs and Keselowski all in a very similar situation here. They're racing it, hitting the emergency fuel switch to essentially give themselves an extra half lap of fuel or so. So here we go. So here we go. But yeah, right now though, I'm curious to see how this stage strategy ends up working out. But for right now though, it seems pretty simple. They're trying to stretch it here to lap 80. I don't think very many of the front runners are going to be able to stretch it that far. But whenever they do start hitting the switches, though, it'll be important. Alright, so here we go. Oh, come on. Alright, so right now, it sounds like the 24 here of William Byron gonna try and flip the switch here and then going to come to pit road. Okay, here we go. Chastain on pit road. It's going to be a tough one for Chastain. He's going to be a lap down here until, obviously, Larson, not Larson, but Byron able to come to pit road. Alright, so here we go. And here comes Buescher to pit road. Chris Buescher coming down pit road. Alright, so here we go. Getting ready for the, pit stop's getting completed here for Chris Buescher. He gets his fuel full, and hopefully he's good to go. We got 18 laps to go on this stage. 18 laps remain. All these guys who pit here can make it easily to the end of the stage. It's just a question about where they end up lined up in terms of racing for the win. Alright, here we go. Man. Alright, here we go. Brad Keselowski coming in for 4 tires. It's going to be 4 tires for the number 6 car. So, that 6 car, it's been long. Uh-oh. That was a long pit stop for fuel there for Brad. Alright, here we go. And here comes, William Byron to pit road here. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Man, Byron with a long stop there. He's going to be pretty close to the rest of the people he's coming out around here. Let's see. So, Michael McDowell up to 4th place right now. Okay, and then here comes Elliott to pit road here. Alright, there we go. Michael McDowell comes to pit road, so does Noah Gragson. And obviously, as I mentioned, Chase Elliott on pit road. So, 3 guys pitting here all together. I'd love to see McDowell. I want to see this work out for McDowell here. Yeah, he got stage points in stage 1. I don't know if he'll get them in stage 2, but he's having a good run here at the very least. And here we go. And Ty Gibbs ends up coming in along with his teammate Martin Truex Jr. here. All right, lap 82 for the for these leaders here. So, for these guys that are making their late pit stops. So, 14 laps to go in stage number 2. Alright, so far, Ty Dillon and Corey LaJoie are both up there pretty high. So is Harrison Burton. They're staying out, trying to make something happen here. Austin Dillon comes to pit road. His car actually looks pretty decent for having been one of the ones involved in a spin earlier. And Larson ends up back at the lead of the race here after spinning early in this stage. If he's legitimately at the front of the field, I am concerned. Alright, so here we go. Alright. So right now, Byron in 7th, I believe, is the highest, is going to end up being the leader when he cycles round. Although that's if they cycle, because right now, we got 12 laps going this stage. If they can stay out here, LaJoie and Ty Dillon could earn some stage points here, and we could see ourselves with a bit of a flip on the strategy here. Yeah. So here we go. So, caution flag is going to change a lot, actually. I hadn't really considered the fact that we're going to get a caution here, but... Or at least I haven't considered it a ton, but yeah, it's going to actually allow all these guys to ultimately do end up making it the distance on the stage. Would be a lot of people to have to try and make it, but yeah. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Arvik, Larson, Eric Jones. If Eric Jones finishes third in this stage, that will be an interesting one here. Alright, so here we go. Let's see, what... Hard with the non-stop camera to really know what we're looking at because they don't show the positioning. Well, I guess they're showing the positioning up at the top here, but I don't know if I'm looking back at the second place car or if I'm looking back at the 40th place car. Alright, here we go. Man. So, Ryan Preece, Eric Amarola, there's a lot of weird names here down the field. McDowell right now in 29th here, that's not going to be good. So here we go. We got a lot of, we actually have a fair amount of votes in right now. Looks like the votes are starting to pile in for both Byron and other. Larson holding steady at 38, which would be the most popular vote. So here we go. And Right now, NBC is showing a commercial for their opening kickoff NFL game against the Lions. I'm excited for that game, but it just kind of seems like it should be pretty easy to decide. Here we go. Alright, here we go, man. So we got 7 laps to go here in the stage. Seven laps to go in stage number 2 here at Pocono Raceway. 7 laps to go. What on earth can we do with 7 laps here? Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go, man. Oh, wow. Bowman's got a really weird paint scheme on there. He's got an orange and white car. Okay, here we go. Let's say Bowman is fighting very hard on this outside line here, trying to hold his position over, I think that's Denny Hamlin. Alright, here we go. So 6 laps to go here in this stage. What are these leaders gonna do? If I'm Ty Dillon or I guess my teammates no longer are up there, but if I'm up there near the front, even if I lose some spots to even if I lose some spots to Luigi, or in my case, if I lose some spots here to a man, oh, what am I? Man, sorry, I'm just completely blanking out. But yeah, if I'm losing spots here, and can work with a teammate here, I would try and pit here before the end of this stage, try and make a team strategy work, especially if both teammates were up there. Kind of was blanking there, and then yeah. But it looks like Ty Dillon doesn't have his teammate up there anymore. And now Harvick's on pit road. Harvick comes to pit road. 4 laps to go, so he's gonna try and take the lead at the end of the stage here, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough here. So here we go. So cycling back around, and it's a lot of Toyota power moving to the front of the field here. I mean, looking at this field, you got 4th, 6th, 7th, 9th, and 10th, all Toyotas. I mean, that's 5 of your 6 Toyotas in the field, and oh! Christopher Bell! There's the other Toyota. And yellow flies. This stage is probably over. We'll have to wait and see for sure to hear confirmation, but stage 2 may be over here sooner than expected. If you haven't checked your lineup, hint, hint to a couple of people that might be watching, I would check your lineups here. So yeah, definitely check your lineups if you haven't checked them already, because you don't have a lot of time left, and you might be missing out on a chance to fix it. Because yeah, stage 2 coming to the end here. So Kyle Larson ends up Kyle Larson's going to win this stage by accident. Are you kidding me? Potentially. Because he was trying to come to pit road here. And yeah, what is going to happen here? This is going to be interesting, actually, to talk about. Let's see. Because, yeah, these guys, they were on the edge of running out of fuel. "10 miles of racing before you can potentially see the pit road open here. That's not going to be good. But yeah, that'd be really worrisome here. Alright, so here we go. Coming to the... We're going to have to wait and see, but coming to the end of this race. Yeah, it looks like Harvick, or not Harvick, looks like Larson might end up being your Stage 2 winner here after all. Alright, here we go. So Larson ended up winning Stage 2. I'm glad I left him in and took out Suarez. Let me check my fantasy lineup. I just want to see what the fantasy roster looks like here. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, so, looks like my parents did check their fantasy lineups because they're both currently in a tie for the lead in terms of points. So, yeah, I'm up in 7th place now compared to I was previously running in like 10th, 11th, 12th here. Alright, here we go. Just checking my fantasy lineups and stuff, but yep. So we look good. Should hopefully be good enough here. Alright, so here we go. Oh, and an ad for American Ninja Warriors semifinals coming up next week. They've got one more qualifying episode tomorrow night, which will be fun. Hopefully, I'm excited to watch it. But there we go. Coming down the final lap here, stage number 2. We are under yellow. It will definitely end this one, and it looks like Kyle Larson will end up being your stage 1 winner. Wait, let's see. Are they gonna have to Let's see what's going to end up happening here. It's going to be curious to see what's going to happen. Can Larson at least get the playoff point here? Alright, let's see. What's he going to do? I mean, this is going to be a tough one here, because Ty Dillon, second in the stage. Wow, that's some good stage points there for Ty Dillon. Hey, if you had Ty Dillon in your lineup, that's some good points there. But yeah, Larson ends up winning it. So here we go. Alright, so here we go. Coming to the pit road, let's see. Is he going to be able to make it without running out of gas here? Allmendinger misses out on stage points by 1. That's unfortunate. At least for him, when it comes to Allmendinger, he doesn't end up losing out on too many points, because at least no one he was racing for the playoffs was in the top 10. I mean, the only driver who's on the outside looking in is Alex Bowman. And nobody really, I mean, I guess Bubba's on the bubble-ish. But yeah, here we go. Let me know who you guys think is going to win the stage, or win the race, because we're done with the stages now. So it's 65 laps to the finish here. Can't tell we're 7 wide. We weren't 7 wide. I have not seen 7 wide yet today, really. I've seen 4, I've seen 5. Alright, Larson got to pit road. He's safe. Denny Hamlin, only 9.2 seconds on pit road. Alex Bowman, 9.9. So Larson lost 5 spots there on pit road. Allmendinger, Hamlin, I mean, a lot of people gained spots there on the pits. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. So far, though, I think my idea that one team or another would end up being dominant does seem to be accurate. I just think I got it a little wrong in the fact that, I mean, yeah, your stages have been pretty much dominated by Logano and then now Hendrick, but the Toyotas have been hanging around and have been dominating in terms of the actual running position. And now we see the Ford invasion. So the Fords are invading the top of the leaderboard here. So you got, looks like it's going to be Byron, Gibbs, Blaney. Ty Gibbs. Oh, wait. So Byron, Ty Gibbs, Blaney, Truex Jr., Chris Buescher, your top 5. Then Elliott, Keselowski, Amarola, McDowell, and Dillon are going to be your top 10 for the restart. So a lot of interesting drivers here at the front of the field. All right. Alright, so here we go. Hopefully you guys are excited for this one. Let me know who you guys think is going to win this stage, and maybe I can include some of your dark horse picks in the race winner poll here coming up at when we get into this final stage properly. Because I normally do the top 3, but if you guys have people you guys would like to see me put on the poll, or some suggestions as to people you guys would pick, if you guys could pick anybody, that way I'm not having to just rely on the top 3 being who you guys get to pick between. But, yeah, here we go. Alright, here we go. Getting ready for the restart. But, yeah. Hopefully gonna have some updates for you guys as well in terms of the content here in the next week or so. Alright, if Byron wins a 5th race this season, I think there should be no question. He is a championship contender. Or at the very least, he should be a favorite to make it to Phoenix with a shot. Because 3 races, yeah, you can lose that amount of points in a bad day at, say, Martinsville. Man, yeah, McDowell has put together an amazing season. I will say that much. I mean, he hasn't necessarily gone and topped the points chart or anything. In fact, I don't even have him on the list of most points earned today, but yeah, here we go. Alright, pace car dives for cover. Here we go. And green flag is in the air. We are racing at Pocono for the final stage. So again, I'll give it till the first caution in this final stage because I'm expecting there will be a caution as to deciding when we'll go ahead and put them in. And again, if you guys have any specific drivers you want me to put in make sure get in the poll so you guys can vote on them, let me know. I'll put them in. But Ryan Blaney to the lead. Ryan Blaney to the race lead here at Pocono Raceway. But here we go. So a couple of cars taking the wave around there. The 14 and the 38. Not great to hear the 38 using the wave around when his teammates up in the top 10 here. Just kind of goes to show the difference in speed here. Although, actually, McDowell lost quite a few spots on that restart, so. Here we go. Alright, here we go. So, Truex, Byron, Blaney's now lost a spot to Ty Gibbs, too. I mean, what is wrong with Blaney's car? I looked down for a minute, and now all of a sudden he's lost spots to now Buescher, Wallace. But here we go. And now Bowman versus Keselowski going to try and pass him. Alright, here we go. Man. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, so Truex versus Byron versus Ty Gibbs. Looks like it's going to be the battle. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just start typing up the poll, but again, I'm not going to submit it and finalize the options until the end here. So Martin Truex Jr. will definitely be on the poll. I'm definitely going to put Byron on there. Alright, and then for this final spot, I'm going to wait to figure out who I'm going to give the third nod to on the poll. So again, if you guys have any opinion as to who you guys like to see, or I can just put Ty Gibbs in there. I wouldn't be upset with putting Ty Gibbs in there. I'm just trying to see if there's anybody else, especially where I already have one Joe Gibbs driver, but... Alright, so yeah, I think I'm just going to go Ty Gibbs, because actually now that I'm watching that restart, it's looking a lot more likely that Ty Gibbs will actually be able to hold on. Alright, here we go. There's the poll put up for you. So who will win the HighPoint 400? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Gonna say, Hamlin was driving the 4 car towards the fence there, and ooh, someone diving the inside there, way to the inside. Not sure who that was. Somebody dove way to the inside there behind this pack we're watching right now. Oh, and yep, there's a crash. Who is it? Austin Dillon, are you kidding me? Yeah, that one's gonna end Austin Dillon's day. Alright, here we go. I'm amazed that he didn't end up collecting anybody else in this one. He really wasn't out of the pack much at all. Oh! Oh, whoa, wait a minute. I started working on something else, and Austin Dillon just threw a helmet at Tyler Reddick. I'm curious to see if that ends up in... I know it hasn't in the past incurred a penalty much. There we go. Just wanted to try and perfect the size here on this one. And get a quick screenshot. Just need taking account of other things I meant to do during the stream. Should have done it when the stream was actually struggling. That way we weren't wasting time here near the end of the race. But hey, you know what? Poll is up if you guys want to go ahead and vote on who you guys think is going to win this race. But yeah, here we go. I want to see, I want to see another replay of this because I was busy doing something else when they showed the replay here. But all right, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. quick ad in case YouTube's going to give me the ad revenue back, but I doubt it. Alright, I'm back. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, do we got messages that I missed? Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, looks like we were just trying to catch up. Not sure what was up with that. Alright, should hopefully... Hey, Scotty, how's it going? Rooting for Alex Bowman for the win. Okay, my pre-race pick was Denny Hamlin. He's currently running 9th. Not exactly the guy I was wanting to win, but he was kind of my pick looking at the strengths of this race, being the Toyotas. Although I did say, I felt like it was a pretty much a toss-up between whether it was going to be a Toyota race or a Chevy race. And actually, Bowman's right there in the mix. I didn't realize he was up to 6th place. When did he get there? I don't know when he got up to 6th place here, but yeah. Yeah, so I don't know when he got up to 6th place here, but yeah, Alex Bowman is actually running a lot better than I thought he was. And wait, why is it saying green flag? We're not under a green flag. Oh, here we go. We're going to the green flag. Okay. Here we go. Green, green, green. Green flag is out, and they are racing in Pocono. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and put in your vote for who you guys think is going to win this race. You got 1 vote for other. Looks like 2 votes for Truex, 2 votes for Byron. But, yeah, here we go. The car's off at turn 2 there. You get single file. Truex able to get single file here and just kind of leading them all through turn 2, the tunnel turn here at Pocono Raceway. There we go. Good. And you get this stream quality going good. And here we go. So yeah, it looks like Bubba's gonna just kind of settle here into fourth place and not try and contest for third right now and potentially lose it. And there we go. They're talking with Austin Dillon right now out of the infield care center. So he is out of this one. Okay, your favorite driver is Alex Bowman. I kind of figured since you were rooting for him to win, but yeah. I'm going to say, he's a pretty cool guy, honestly. From everything I've seen of him since he made his reemergence into Cup after back in 2018 when he got to Hendrick finally. Seems like a great guy. Haven't gotten to meet him at the track yet, but again, just kind of from everything I've seen, he seems like a pretty good guy. Huh. Yeah, I think based on that replay, I think he needs to have a talk with himself, not necessarily a talk with Reddick here. Yeah, so yeah, he's saying that he needs to just start wrecking people. Wreck yourself first, I guess. Yeah, and say Bowman up into the top 5. He passes Chris Buescher here. Now, Bowman versus Chase Elliott. If those two end up fighting for the win here at the end of this thing, that could get interesting. Watching two teammates try and fight it out amongst each other here. Obviously, I know who you're going to root for in that situation, but I mean, right now, my guy would be that guy that you bump out if there is a new winner, because Michael McDowell, first guy on the outside or on the inside looking out. I think he's in by like 16, 17 points, something like that. So hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, I'm hoping he doesn't get bumped out here, but still plenty of races that he could point his way back in if need be. But here we go. So Michael McDowell is stabilized in 13th. So Michael McDowell, I don't know what happened to him on the restart, but he lost a ton of track position. Now he's back kind of in the mix with, in the middle of all the guys on fresher tires, which is really not going to help him in terms of trying to make his old dirt tires work. But yeah, ultimately he just needs to make it to the. He needs to make sure he can make it to lap 120. So another 5 laps, and we'll start to see pit stops. I think we're going to see pit stops in about 5 laps. Would not be surprised if we maybe even see some a little bit before that, but. But yeah, right now though, Denny Hamlin running pretty well. Alright, so here we go. So yeah, we got Denny Hamlin finally gets by Kevin Harvick here. Kevin Harvick making his final stop here at Pocono Raceway. But yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting it out here though. So here we go. Again, coming up on pit stops here soon. I'm curious to see what ends up happening when these guys start trying to get on pit road here under green. That's going to be the make or break time. Because if Truex ends up not getting on pit road, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, we're at least going to a side-by-side commercial. Why are we going to a commercial when everything they've been talking about for the last 100 laps has been about getting to lap 120, and we're at lap 117. This better be a very short commercial break, because you've literally been hyping up this lap specifically 4 green flag pit stops for an hour almost for the final set of green flag stops, and you go to commercial break. Honestly, you know what? I hope the first guy tries to come to pit road here under this caution flag and ends up spinning it out onto the pit lane. I hope that happens. Not saying who I want it to be, because realistically, I don't want to see. I don't have that much ill will towards any drivers, and certainly I don't want to see anybody getting hurt. I remember, I think a lot of us remember this race last year, and on actually the practice session this year, or the practice session in this race last year, being the reason why Ty Gibbs got to make his first NASCAR Cup Series start here. But yeah, so tough. It's a tough track, especially on the driver. But let's see, we haven't seen anybody peel off towards pit road yet, but we also only have limited camera angles to potentially see a pit stop happening here. One would imagine that, again, the pit stop would be a big enough thing that they would at least highlight it. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, right now though, let's see. So we go to Richmond next week. What else we got? What do we got up after Richmond? Oh wait, no, don't want to. So we got Richmond, Michigan, and then Indianapolis road course. So I think Harvick's best bet to win a race is going to be Michigan. Now, he could win Richmond. He won it last year, I believe. He won Richmond to end his winless streak. But here we go. Alex Bowman comes to pit road with his spotter with his crew chief, that he stole from me. So here we go. Alex Bowman, one of the first guys to come to pit road. Rain 50% today? What do you mean? There's no rain in the forecast for today. And somebody else peeling off towards pit road. Next person. And yeah, there we go. There comes the rest of them. Byron, Busher, Larson. Those 3 all come to pit road. I'm not sure what you meant by the rain. Did you mean running 50%? Pocono. Let's say. Pocono. I'm assuming you meant to say Pocono, but it's not Pocono Motor Speedway, but not really sure what that had to do with your previous message either, so. But, yep. I will say, when it comes to drivers that, because, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan that Bowman has poached our, Michael McDowell's his crew chief that he did so well with last year. But, yeah, no, it's just Pocono Speedway here at Pocono. It's not Pocono Motor Speedway. So Stenhouse makes his first appearance up in the top 5 or top 10 for the most part. I'm sure he's been up there on the in the fuel cycles at some point, but not somewhat seriously. But here we go. So Truex, Wallace, Elliott, Chastain, Allmendinger on pit road here. A lot of guys coming to pit road here. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, partially cloudy. Yeah. I mean, hey, clouds are always a part of NASCAR, pretty much, it seems. But, yeah. Yeah, weather's actually been pretty solid for this Pocono race. Not trying to knock on wood or anything, but, yeah, we might finally have a race on NBC that isn't affected by rain. Because, yeah, so far every race has been affected by rain one way or the other. Because Nashville was moved up an hour because of the threat of rain. Then you had the Chicago street course, which was obviously, I think we all know what happened there with the excessive amount of rain that they had. Literally record flooding. And then after that, you go to New Hampshire, and you have it rained out to Monday. I mean, I don't know how many black cats the NBC people walked under or walked past while going underneath ladders, but they have had some bad luck with the weather this season. So there we go. So Briscoe with a short 4.4 second pit stop. That's not very long at all. Wow. Alright, so here we go. So 2 tires for the 4 car here. No Alright, here we go. Denny Hamlin leaving his pit box here. Harvick leaving his pit box. Remember when those two were the dynamic duo in 2020? It was Harvick and Hamlin. Most of the double headers, those two were winning one race and then the other. Alright, here we go. So what can Denny Hamlin do here to try and pass Alright, here we go. Man, I'm starting to get a little bit tired here. We got 35 laps to go. 35 to go here, and Gregson on pit road. Alright, so here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Todd Gilliland up into that top 10. J.J. Yaley, the first caution flag of the day was thrown for J.J. Yaley. He's in the top 10, even though it is obviously on strategy. Figure it's worth giving him a shout out, and hey, you know what? Pretty good to see him running well. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. So Tyler Reddick leading the field here at Pocono. We got Reddick, Jones, Stenhouse, LaJoy, Harrison Burton, the top 5. Then you got Amarola. So yeah, then you got Amarola in 6th, 7th Todd Gillen, 8th JJ Alien, 9th Ryan Blaney, running out the top 10, Kyle Larson. Alright, here we go. A lot of people trying to make it on fuel. I don't know if any of them can. Okay, here we go. Oh, man. Yeah, this race, I will say, it was long. Especially with how clean the latter part has been. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, man. Yeah, so right now, just trying to figure out what we're going to do here. We got a long way to go, and I mean, a lot of these cars are just trying to hope for a catching a yellow. Alright, here we go. Man, I'm having the hardest time trying to stay awake because, yeah, it's been a long day. Not to mention, overworking my brain with solutions trying to fix the stream problems that we had earlier. So here we go. Talking about they're talking about the 48 right now, who came to pit road a little earlier than everybody else. Has a potential to try and win this one here. But yeah, here we go. Alright, here we go. So Reddick down to Yaley. Still having a pit. This is gonna be interesting, that's for sure. As we get down towards the end of this race, we got we're going to have about 20 to go here. It's going to be tight. Again, these guys have got to be just hoping we catch a yellow, because there's not much else they can really do to try and luck their way into anything here. Alright, so here we go. And we'll say so far, this is a very Pocono race. I mean, like, I don't think I've seen a more Pocono-style Pocono race in a long time here. I mean, you've got long green flag runs. You got the long green flag run, you got the fuel strategy, which is actually usually pretty interesting, although when it's this one-sided, where it's like, oh yeah, you gotta pit, the theory is that you have to pit within like the same 2 to 3 laps. Alright, so here we go. And like, the big thing is going to be just kind of that big reset when and if we get a final caution here. But yeah, again, I've got some stuff I've been working on behind the scenes as well. It's just kind of been, man, it's a lot that I've got going on. But hopefully, oh, did Truex take over the top spot, or it's a tie now? Truex and Byron have a tie for the most votes for who they think's gonna win this one. But yeah. All right, so IndyCar on the streets of Nashville. That's going to be an interesting one. I don't think I'm going to be home for that one, sadly. Actually, wait a minute. Nashville's normally a night race, isn't it? I should be home for that, right? Let's check it, because why not? So Larson now up to 7th place here as the leading car who's already pit here. Let's see, schedule for IndyCar. I've already seen a lot of winners, and why is it at noon this year for the Music City Grand Prix? The Gallagher Grand Prix, August 12th. That one is going to be interesting. That's the Indy Road Course weekend for IndyCar and NASCAR. Definitely doing a live stream for both of those races. The Indy cars, the Xfinity race, and then the Cup race the next day. Then we got Bommarito Auto Group. I don't know if I'll be able to watch. Based on the day, that should be done before the Daytona race. So that might be a good lead-in for the Daytona. Then I don't know about the Grand Prix of Portland or the season finale for IndyCar. I'm going to try and stream at least a few more IndyCar races of the remainder of this season. It's a weird one because I know I'm not necessarily an IndyCar channel, but I still really love the series, and it honestly provides some really good racing from time to time, especially on the ovals. But yeah. So here we go. So Corey LaJoie takes the lead of the race. Harrison Burton to second. Third, Eric Almirola. Then you've got Todd Gilliland, 4th. And in 5th, Dunant. It's Kyle Larson running 5th. That's going to be... And right now, Truex and Hamlin fighting behind Larson here for the final spot. It's going to be tough to see who can end up getting this one, but I certainly think it'll end up being a thing here. But yeah, if we get another caution, this will be really interesting, but alright, here we go. So 20 to go. 20 laps to go, and Harrison Burton hits pit road. So now it's Gilliland, Amarola, LaJoy at the front of the field. I don't know who's going to get this one, but hopefully we can see somebody get it. So right now, though, I'm curious to see what Kyle Larson's able to do here. Because Kyle Larson, he's got the lead right now, and he's going to be playing defense, and we know that much. So right now, though, again, like, they're having to deal with lap traffic as well, which is not going to be as beneficial for, obviously, you don't want to have to deal, you don't want to be having to deal with lap traffic if you can avoid it. But, yeah. Here we go. Alright, so right now, Larson, again, he's gonna be in a position to potentially... If Larson wins this race, I mean, he'll have 3 wins on the season and tie Kyle Busch and Truex for second most wins on the season, but, I mean, this race just feels like it's dragging a little bit. I will say that much. Like, kind of waiting for something to happen here in terms of the action, and the biggest problem is that outside of Amarola, none of the guys in the front really strike me as, oh yeah, they could win this race. That's always the interesting part when it comes to a strategy race like this, is that the different strategies end up leading to a similar result, but potentially a situation where someone's having to save fuel to make it to the end. But yeah, here we go. Oh! Uh-oh. Yellow! Caution flag for the HighPoint machine of Chase Briscoe. So the 14 ends up going around, and we have got ourselves a yellow here. And we get to reset ourselves here, and we get ready for this restart. Oh, I guess I get to, the biggest thing is getting ready to mentally reset. Because these types of races, the biggest challenge for this type of race is that it is mentally taxing to keep track of the strategies and figuring out exactly what is happening. Oh, what? Ty Dillon might be parked. Uh-oh. Hey, Carson Hocevar, you want to do some more Cup Series racing next week, Richmond. Are the trucks racing at Richmond? Let me see. Let's see. No, the trucks do not race at Richmond, although, yeah, they do race next weekend, so they won't be in town. Who do they pick? Who? Okay, who does, who would, I'm curious on this one now. Who would Spire Motorsports end up selecting here in terms of if Ty Gibbs does get suspended potentially for a intentional wreck like that? Because yeah, that looked like an intentional wreck for sure. We'll have to wait and see, because we saw yesterday in the Xfinity Series race, we saw Justin Allgaier have a similar type of incident, and he claimed that it was just an accident and he just got into the field way too deep. So it's Larson versus Hamlin here for the win at the end of this race. But we've got a restart, which means there's a lot of people involved. So to think, I was going to park Larson potentially to save a use on him, and now he might win his his third race of the year. So Elliott coming to pit road here. Byron coming to pit road here. Kyle Busch on pit road. Buescher, Wallace, Allmendinger, Chastain. Mix of 2 and 4 though. I see Chastain with 2 tires. Keselowski 4. Blaney 4. Cindric, Priest, McDowell. Man, there are so many cars on pit road here. It's going to be tight if they want to try and hold them off, because it's going to be a really stacked field behind Larson. He's not going to have a lot of help. All right, here we go. So, here we go. Getting ready for the restart. We've got ourselves a exciting situation here. We're going to have 15 laps to go here when we open pit road. Or not open pit road, sorry. We should be doing choose cone this time. I'm curious to see what ends up happening here. I'm going to be right back. Going to do one more quick bathroom break, and I will be right back for the restart. Alright, here we go. We're back. This is going to be fun. I can't wait. Hopefully you guys are excited too. If you guys are, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos, live streams. But yeah. So here we go. So they've officially cycled through all of it. Trying to figure out exactly what the strategy here is. It's gonna be fun. So I think the first driver to have just pit, I think Gilliland is gonna have the freshest tires here in 13th. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do anything from there, but it will be interesting at the very least. So here we go. They've done the choose. It is Larson, Hamlin. Basically, for the most part, everybody just kind of went outside, inside, outside, inside. The only real interesting thing is the fact that preferred line seems to be outside lane, not the inside line. Which, I mean, we saw that yesterday too, but here we go. Let's see what's going to end up happening here as they're doubled up and ready to go racing. Are going to be going racing with less than 15 to go. It'll be 13 at the line. 13 laps to go here at the line in the Pocono HighPoint 400 here. It's going to be a tight one. And a lot of people who could potentially win this one and get ready here. But yeah, here we go. Say Hamlin time with his crew about trying to get the 19 to not push the 5 here. Pretty much jokingly, because there's no way the 19's not going to try and help himself win this race. And yeah. Here we go. Off of turn number 3. Pace car dives for cover. And the field is in the hands of Kyle Larson as they go through the Geico restart zone. And they are racing at Pocono for the final, hopefully final time. We'll have to wait and see. It's a 13 lap restart here. And we got 3 wide in the back. We got 1 or 2 sets of 3 wide here. And Denny Hamlin with a massively loose car there slides back to 4th place here, losing a spot to Bowman and Truex here. But yeah, everything is 3 and 4 wide though, further back now. And for the tunnel turn, it's going to be hard to make 3 wide work. 3 wide somehow survives the corner, but it's going to be tight. I don't know how much longer you can keep going 3 wide at this racetrack. This racetrack, not exactly the most optimal for constant 3 and 4 wide racing. But here we go. Larson has the lead. Truex tries to chase him down. Truex is in hot pursuit here. Meanwhile, you've got Bowman somewhat further behind. So if these front 2 end up getting into each other, Bowman is right there to capitalize. We could see something interesting happening here. You're gonna have to wait and see at the very least. Yeah, right now all the 5 car needs to do is he needs to not let that 19 car get a shot at him. Uh-oh. There's a yellow. What's the yellow for? What's the yellow for? Uh-oh. Who's wrecking? Let's see. Oh! It's a crash! The 48 of Bowman! No! Alex Bowman into the fence from 3rd place, and he ends up in the fence. I'm curious to know what ended up causing that, potentially. All right, let's see. Does Denny Hamlin wreck him? Oh, he was chasing the back of the car. Denny Hamlin didn't really have an option here, but yeah. I don't think that was on Denny Hamlin. I mean, I'm usually pretty quick to blame the car running in behind, and we've seen that a couple of times, but no, this case, I think Bowman lifted there, and Hamlin had no way of knowing, and just kind of ran into the back of him here. Yeah, no. This one was definitely, if there was contact, it was because the 48 was checking up there. But Bowman with a big hit to the back of the car looked very reminiscent of the Kurt Busch wreck from last year. I mean, again, I hate to kind of keep referencing that, but it looked a lot like that. And not very big hit initially, but it certainly had long-lasting effects to the point where Kurt Busch still has yet to return to the race car, which, again, he still intends to return at some point. We just don't know when that will be. It won't be for a full-time season. We know that much, pretty much. But yeah. But yeah, here we go. Wow, we've had 500 people tune in throughout the course of today, and then that doesn't even factor in for the first time that we had that stream. And oof, yeah, Bowman got punted at. They're showing when he got punted at Chicago last a few weeks ago. Then there was him wiping out Denny Hamlin at Atlanta. So yeah. Oh yeah, it was the 11 that punted the 48 actually at Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, here we go. So right now we got the caution flags out. Hamlin is third. Let's see. All right, it's going to be a tight one here. Let's see how this is going to go at the end of this one. Hopefully you guys are excited. If you guys are, hit the like button and subscribe. Also, go ahead. The poll is still open. If you guys want to go ahead and vote on who you guys think is going to win this one. Martin Truex Jr. is still in the mix. William Byron a little further back. Ty Gibbs still in the mix. So. Oh, uh-oh. Wait, whoa. Wait, why are we stopping the... Bowman just stopped on track. I want to know what he's planning here. Hold up. Why is Bowman stopped on the track? He didn't look damaged to the point of having to stop here. And he didn't stop like on pit road or something. What's going to happen here? Oh, did he run out of fuel? They're talking about Larson potentially being low on fuel because, yeah, they... say all the people who pit at or around 120, they're gonna be low, but they shouldn't be out. They really realistically shouldn't run out until about. Yeah, I know. Alex Bowman got spun out there. Just got loose going through the tunnel turn, and when you have a car on your bumper and you get loose, you're gonna get spun. Not really much option there, unfortunately. So Tyler Reddick potentially going to try and take this one here. Oh boy, I got a friend who's at the track. Just said the speakers at the track are playing the final countdown. Yeah, that tells you that things are about to get nutty here. Yep. So Saturday at Road America for the Xfinity Series, and then Sunday for the Cup Series on NBC. The trucks are also racing at Lucas Oil, I believe it was. Let me just double check. Let's see. No, it's oh no, that's oh wait, yeah, the trucks are at Richmond. My bad. I saw Worldwide Express and I just assumed it was Worldwide Technology Raceway that they were racing at. But no, they aren't at Gateway. They're at Richmond. My bad. So yeah, Carson Hocevar might get a shot in that 77 if again NASCAR decides to investigate that wreck. I don't know if they will, and I don't know if they'll find anything conclusive because they've been bad at finding conclusive evidence before. But, again, we'll have to wait and see. But here we go. So, Denny lines up behind Kyle Larson this time, and he's going to try and make something happen here from the outside second row position here. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 6th place. He's starting third car inside line. Tyler Reddick, second car inside line. That inside line is going to be dangerous. I think you got a pretty good shot at the inside line, at least holding even here. So here we go. Let's get ready for this restart. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am. As we got 8 laps to go. It'll be 7 at the line. 7 laps to go at the line. This is going to be a close finish here as we get ready for the end of this NASCAR Cup Series race. The HighPoint.com 400 here. Alex Bowman wins next week. I mean, Richmond is a good track for him, but I don't know. He hasn't gotten a top 5 since Circuit of the Americas in April. I'd like to see him just get a top 5 to start with, but it'll be I think building from a top 5 first will be key. Now he could go ahead and win, but again, it's kind of you normally need the steps. Oh, I can hear the final countdown on the TV broadcast. Yeah, they are playing it. Here we go. And pace car is off, and the field is back in the hands of Kyle Larson and Martin Truex Jr., and green flag's out, and they are racing at Pocono once again. 7 laps to go. 3 wide already in the mid-pack here, but again, nothing super crazy. I was expecting them to be fanning out 3, 4, 5 wide here. Nothing too crazy here, and oh, there's a yellow flag. What's the yellow flag for? Denny Hamlin forces him up the track, puts Larson into the fence. It's Larson, it's Hamlin, side by side for the race lead. Hamlin with the lead. Truex to the bottom. Harvick in behind. Harvick looking for second place. Harvick and oh, whoa, who's side? It's Justin Haley backwards, and Kevin Harvick comes out second here over Truex, at least according to timing and scoring. We'll have to wait and see if that stays up to date, but yep, there's the wreck. Justin Haley. I guess he's just getting warmed up for his stint at Recware Racing. And yes, the mispronunciation there was intentional. But yeah. Wait, are they giving the lead back to Larson? Wait a minute. Are they saying that? Oh, Larson just went and fenced Hamlin under the caution flag. Hey, Larson, you can't be fencing people under the yellow flag. I mean, I get it. Yeah, I mean, we saw that same move last year with Denny Hamlin forcing Chastain into the outside fence. But this time, Larson went and retaliated on track here, gave him a little shove. Not a big one. I say, Scotty rooting for now Chase Elliott to try and win. Where's Chase Elliott at? He's 9th place. It's gonna be hard to win from there with the low lap count remaining, but not out of the picture. Where he definitely could get this one, but man. And say Hamlin with my pre-race pick. So if my pre-race pick can win this thing, that'd be cool. But I will say I'm not a fan of the way that Hamlin has made this happen. All right, good. It looks like McDowell made it through that one clear. I was kind of having to look back to see if anyone else did get any damage when Haley spun out, because you always got to be worried in the mid-pack if someone else got collected. But yeah. Again, you guys still got time if you guys want to go ahead and put in a vote on who you guys think is going to win this race. We got Martin Truex Jr. still very much in the mix. He's running second now. Okay, so they have updated it. So it's Hamlin. They're showing, on the TV, they're showing Truex in second, but on my end, on the computer, they're showing Harvick as second place. We'll have to wait and see where that gets updated to, but yeah, Ty Gibbs still in the top 10 as well. No, I saw. I don't know if Byron's up near the front at all now. Yeah, they're showing the replays from last year, and yeah, I mean, Hamlin just basically did the same thing, except for it ended up worse for the 1 car than it did for the 10, but at least at that point, I feel like the 1 car did have some amount of something coming to him. This time, I definitely don't think so here. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm not the biggest Denny fan. Only reason I'm rooting for him at this point is because I picked him as my previous pick to win. But, I mean, come on. Kyle Larson, you can't you can't be okay. I guess the payback wasn't. When I first saw it, I guess it looked more aggressive of a swerve into him. But now I've seen that replay there. It certainly wasn't as hard of a swerve. And again, I understand frustration, and certainly I think that going up there beside him and potentially either giving him a bird, I could definitely see something along those lines being justified here. But again, you can't go and hit the you can't go and actually make physical contact between race cars under caution, especially not in retaliation. So here we go. Hopefully you guys are excited for this one. We're getting ready for the finish. What is it going to be? It's going to be what? Oh, is this choose cone time? Oh, I didn't even realize we were doing choose cone. Okay, it's going to be 3-lap restart to end this race. 3 to go here. Here we go. It's going to be Hamlin and Truex on the front row. Honestly, let's go Truex. I don't know. I don't want to see Hamlin win that way. So, yeah. Hey, you know what? I would be okay with Harvick winning this thing. Harvick winning in his farewell season, lock himself into the playoffs, even though he's already pretty good on points. Yeah, thunderstorms and rain. It's hard to predict the weather, especially in the southeast, that far out, but I wouldn't be surprised if we have thunderstorms and rain. Honestly, I'd actually prefer if the race gets rain delayed to later in the night, because Richmond at night is just a much better race anyway. But yeah, I mean, also it's Richmond International Raceway, not Richmond Motor Speedway. Not every track is a Motor Speedway. But yeah, here we go. They're doubled up and ready to go racing. It'll be 3 to go when they go green here. 3 laps to go at Pocono. 3 laps. That would be what? 7.5 miles, something like that. Rough count. I'm probably off on my math. 2.5 miles around. But yeah. I can see my seats from here. Pace car's off, leaving the field in the hands of Hamlin and Truex. And they launch. Here we go. Hamlin leads them into turn number 1. Let's see. Or down the front straightaway. We're not even close to turn 1. I forget. This track's really long. But, yeah, here we go. Going into this turn, though. Finally, Hamlin did get way out in front. No real contest here. Now, what does a teammate do in second place here? Now, last year we saw 2 Toyota teammates from Joe Gibbs Racing finish 1-2, and they both got disqualified. Do we see that happen again this year? Who knows? But just kind of mentioning that bit of history from last year. Something a little bit lighthearted, because I know I've referenced the Kurt Busch thing a lot. But yeah. So, Hamlin versus Truex here for the win. Most wins in the Cup Series. Denny Hamlin could tie Junior Johnson and Ned Jarrett at 13th overall. Yep. Yeah, not surprised. Again, once you said that Alex is your favorite, it's like, yep, by extension, the rest of the Hendrick guys pretty much get grandfathered in. It's just a matter of what the order is, technically, but... Oh, uh-oh. What's going to happen here? Let's see. What happened to the 8? I don't know. I haven't seen anything happen with the 8 yet. I'm hoping nothing. I'm hoping he's just had a quiet second half of the day, but yeah. Oh, no! The 41 goes around. Ryan Preece, is this going to be a yellow? Or are they going to let him race to the white? Are they going to let him race to the white? You're kidding me. They're letting him race to the white. Okay. White flag, 1 lap to go. And that should have been a caution. This should have been a caution. Oh, are they going to... Alright, there's no way this race is going to end under a yellow before they get to it. Reddick is trying to push to try and get to second, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, they couldn't leave this thing green. There was no option there. And here we go. Yeah, it should have been a caution much sooner, but the caution is ultimately the right call. Just the wrong timing of the call here, and we end up with a less than satisfying finish. And I guarantee we're going to hear a lot of boos from the people about Denny Hamlin winning this race. But here we go, coming through turns 3, and there's no turn 4 here, but turn 3. Yep, you can hear the boos. Denny Hamlin wins at Pocono. And in a Toyota 1-2-3 here with MTJ and Tyler Reddick. And Ty Gibbs comes home in the top 5 too. Wow, I didn't realize Ty Gibbs was going to get a top 5. His first career top 5 there. And 50th career win for Denny Hamlin. That is a big milestone, but man, I don't like the way this finished, both from the fact that should have been a caution much sooner, and second off, that it's just kind of the way that Hamlin got to the win. I mean, hey, ultimately my pre-race pick was right, but here we go. Oh, man. So, real quick, as we always do, I'm going to go through the whole finishing order to give all the teams and drivers their credit for where they did end up finishing. If any of you guys were just sticking around for the race, of course, thank you guys for watching. But, yeah, that caution, you had to throw it, but, oh boy, I'm going to want to hear the boos, but I'm going to quickly read through the finishing order for everybody. So, yeah, Denny Hamlin, MTJ, Reddick, Kevin Harvick, and Ty Gibbs, your top 5. We already read through them. Great day for the Toyota guys. Christopher Bell comes home 6th, so 5 Toyotas in the top 6, and all of them actually finishing in the top 12, which we'll get to. Stenhouse 7th. Great day for Stenhouse, considering I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on the TV here, see if we get any beer storms happening. But Stenhouse, great day for him. After winning the Daytona 500, he's proven that he could earn his ticket to the finish, to the playoffs here. But ultimately, the win guarantees it. Harrison Burton with a top 10. Hey, congrats to Harrison Burton, a driver who I don't know if he really had a good chance to survive this season in NASCAR Cup. I feel like he's going to be on the hot seat here. But hey, you know what? A top 10 here should help cool that seat a little bit. Eric Jones in the 43. Finally, something good happening for Legacy Motor Club. Getting a 9th place finish for Eric Jones. Nice to see that. And rounding out your top 10, it's Chase Elliott in 10th place. Not bad. Eric Almirola 11th. Bubba Wallace comes home in 12th place as the worst of the Toyota drivers. Ross Chastain 13th. 14th is William Byron. 15th, Todd Gilliland. And yeah, there's a lot of booing on the TV. Brad Keselowski comes home 16th. 17th for Allmendinger. 18th, Buescher. 19th, McDowell. So that points battle, it's going to be somewhat tight, but it's certainly, with the wreck for Suarez early, it's going to help gather that one a bit. Gregson rounds out the top 20, so both Legacy Motor Club cars in the top 20. That's not terrible, especially considering how their season's been going. Larson comes home 21st. So Larson comes home 21st, and they're talking with Denny about the wreck. Okay, I want to hear this. And say he is doing the Kyle Busch attitude strategy in about the worst way possible. I mean, and say Kyle Busch, I will admit his attitude can be like a piece of sandpaper, but and say first off, he's good enough to back it up. Second off, he has kind of built his brand around it his entire career. Denny, it doesn't look good on you, Denny. Just saying. But, so Kyle Busch 21st in the number 8 car. Kyle Busch comes home 22nd in the 8 car. 23rd for Bowman. 24th, Austin Cindric. And rounding out the top 25, Cole Custer in the number 51 Rick Ware Racing car. J.J. Yaley comes home 26th in another Rick Ware Racing car. Corey LaJoie comes home 27th. Ty Dillon 28th. 29th for Chase Briscoe, and Ryan Blaney rounds out your lead lap cars in 30th. And then rounding out the remainder of the field, you had Ryan Preece, BJ McLeod, Justin Haley, Austin Dillon, Joey Logano, and Daniel Suarez rounding out the remainder of the field in that order. So, yeah, ultimately that was your finish here to the NASCAR Cup Series race here at Pocono. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave us a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. I'm going to go record my race recap. And you guys pretty much know my thoughts. But there's going to be a few extra thoughts I'll throw in there as well. Not to mention I'm going to watch post-race for any other interviews. But until next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Live stream, whatever you guys had to do with the rest of your day. Have a great day, everybody. And I will see you guys in the next video, live stream, whatever you guys had to do with the rest of your day. Have a great day, everybody, and